singing songs of yesterdays and times I've never known. Don't you cry for me now. A man can't have everything. This I know and know so well. I know sometime my star will shine through these dark, confusing skies. I know my star will shine now. Oh, I know my star will shine. Oh, it will light up the world.
Okay, now let me repeat. Civilians call this a gun. Soldiers do not call it a gun. Soldiers call it a weapon. It is their weapon. A good soldier learns to treat his weapon like part of his body. It is the part of his body that keeps him alive. That is why a soldier must learn to treat this weapon like any other important part of his body. He must keep it clean. He must not abuse it. He must not misuse it. He must not put it where it does not belong. A soldier's value to his country depends upon how well he can use his weapon when the time comes for him to use it. Now, how many of you recruits have never fired a weapon with live ammunition before? Okay. Now, most of you are going to find that firing this weapon with live ammunition is a pleasurable experience. The Army is not paying you to have pleasurable experiences. So having a pleasurable experience will not be your reason for firing this weapon. The reason for firing this weapon is to hit a target. Today it's just a target. Tomorrow it might be the enemy. But it hit. Pick up your weapon. Prone position. Whoo! You will not touch your ammunition until I give the command. That means you, soldier. Can't you control yourself?
Sorry, sir.
Don't be sorry, soldier. A soldier's never sorry. He may be right or he may be wrong, but he's never sorry.
Yes, sir.
On command, you will load one magazine into your weapon. One magazine, 15 rounds, load. Keep those weapons up and down range at all times. Ready on the right, ready on the left. All ready on the firing line. Commit, fire! Damn it, that's the last enemy, boy. Lay him. Hit him, boy, hit him. That's it, riddle him, mothers. Riddle him, boy, riddle him. That's it, you get them now, boys. Lay him in there.
Hey, there he is. Sure, where else? Hey, Harley, come on, what the hell are you doing here? We told you to stick with us.
What do you think he's doing here, Seymour? He's just doing what he does best.
What happened to the girls?
What happened? We got them hooked, that's what happened. See them there waiting? Yeah, brought them a soda and a wiener, and they're ready to go.
Oh, the way she handles that bottle. Let's go. Come on, Harley.
Yeah, come on, Harley.
Hey, what do you need me for?
Well, you're our buddy, ain't you?
Look, I told you both you didn't have to worry about me. I'll make out fine.
Yeah, well, just remember, Harley, you gotta ask them. They're not gonna ask you. You can't act like you're afraid of them.
Afraid? I'm not afraid.
Okay, Harley, just find yourself one and ask. That's all there is to it. But you better get with it, buddy. You only got 3 days.
I'm not worried.
Come on, Seymour. The girls are getting impatient.
Hey, we're feeding war, huh, buddy?
kind of hot to be walking, eh?
Walking's better than waiting.
Yeah, why'd you have a drink? It'll cool you off. You mean people passed you without even stopping?
A few.
Oh, the bastards. Don't they know there's a war on? I never pass up a man in uniform. No, sir. You have to get back to camp?
Might as well. Nothing better to do.
What about girls? Don't you like girls?
I don't know any.
Well, you don't, huh? Well, listen, why don't you stick with me? There's a lot of action where I'm going. Especially tonight. Tonight's Friday. I'm a bachelor myself, so why do you think I go up there? The camp's coming up, so what do you say? If you want women, you're not going to find them spending the weekend in a lonely barracks.
All right. All right, I'll drive up with you, sir, if it's no trouble.
Trouble? I'd be proud to have you with me, soldier. And we cut the sir. My name's Cap.
Mine's Harley McIntosh.
Glad to meet you, Huck. Here, grab another drink. I think I'll have one myself. It's a curse. Don't think I don't know what a curse it is. Sex. Especially at your age. I'll bet that's all you think about, isn't it, kid?
I guess you're right. It is a curse.
You're damn right. And women, they're the worst part of it. You know, most men don't realize how much better off they'd be without them. You ever think about that, kid? How much better off you'd be without women?
I've been without him, sir. I think it's time to try it with him. Why are we stopping?
Oh, just to rest for a while. Why don't you lie back and take a nap? I'll start driving in a while and wake you when we get there.
Here's a beautiful change of pace for the twilight hour. The love theme.
Oh, lie back. Close your eyes. And rest a while.
Hey, kid, where are you going? Hey, come back here.
Okay, kid. Go find yourself a teeny bopper and learn it the hard way.
Think I'll try that. Thank you, sir.
How you making it, soldier?
Fine. I'll have a beer, I guess.
Juices and soft drinks only. That's the list.
What's a Virgin's Delight?
It's a peppermint stick in a cherry soda.
Do you have any plain tomato juice?
Honeymoon night.
I'll take one.
What's that rock?
He's with me.
That's 75.
But I'm leaving for the war on Monday, and I'd like to know if any of you girls sleep with boys.
Doesn't everybody?
Well, I didn't mean to get personal, but I just thought that since this was going to be my last weekend in the States, it would be interesting if I had a girl I could stay with, because... Pardon me. Because I've never slept with a girl before.
No wonder you're still a private.
Well, actually, I'm a private E2.
Oh, what's that? It's better than an E1.
That's right. Is it all right if I sit down?
You can't sleep with anyone standing up.
Thank you.
Well, don't be so sure, Sissy. I've tried it that way, too.
The soldier isn't interested in your perversions, Rhoda. He's talking about plain, old-fashioned, sleeping together sex. Right, Private?
E2.
Sorry. I meant E2. Wasn't that what you want, E2?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Well, which one of us would you like?
You mean I could have my pick?
You want all three of us?
No. No, one will be fine. Excuse me, I have to wash my hands for a little while. I'll be back in a minute.
What's that?
That's my rock. Will you watch it while I'm gone? I'll be back in a minute.
That's his what?
His rock. That's his rock. What'd you think it was?
Gee, he's creepy. Do you think he'll come back?
Of course he'll come back. He left his rock.
Well, I think I'll take him if you're not interested, Dolores.
Who said I wasn't interested?
You said he was creepy.
Well, he is creepy. But he's cute. Where would you take him anyway?
What about your house, Sissy?
My house?
Who's the one whose parents are away for the weekend right now?
That's right, Sissy.
Just for a few hours. I really don't think anything's going to happen. I mean, he's probably too drunk to do anything.
Excuse me, I think I left something.
Your rock.
Thank you. Well, I've decided I'm really pretty drunk. So I guess I just better hitchhike back to camp now.
You see, he's not creepy. He's just like any other boy. As soon as you say yes, he loses interest.
I don't believe it. You girls are just putting me on.
Not really. But if you get much drunker, they may have to.
We wouldn't lie to a soul.
Oh, we were just deciding who goes with you.
I'll wait.
You mean you're still interested in sex in your condition?
Nothing creepy about him.
Well, Sissy, who's taking him to your house?
Don't go to sleep, E2. We're leaving.
We are?
That's right. It's all decided. You're mine for the weekend.
Sissy, you can't.
Why not? It's my house.
Do you know what you're doing?
Perfectly. A few hours to a soldier who has only one weekend before he maybe goes off to get killed. The enemy would love to hear you say that. Well, I feel I owe it to my country to at least give him the whole weekend.
We're ready to go?
How lucky can you get, Sissy? What's he gonna do with that rock?
Oh, what's she gonna do with that rock?
You know, I never thought it would be this easy. Excuse me, But am I supposed to do something now or you?
What would you like to do? Can we talk for a while? Is it okay with you if we say a few words to each other before we jump into bed?
What would you like us to say to each other?
Can't you think of anything? Not even a few words?
Well, sure. Let's go to bed. Well, that's a few words.
God, you have a one-track mind, E2. You're starting to worry me. Where have you been all your life?
Oh, different places.
What kind of places? Reform school. Like for rape, maybe?
No. I've been in homes. Different homes.
Homes? You mean like mental institutions?
No, foster homes. Orphan homes, like that.
You mean all your life?
Just from the time I was about 6 months old, I guess, till I joined the Army a few months ago.
I'm sorry.
Well, there's nothing to be sorry about. I'm not complaining. I always got treated pretty good.
Don't you have any relatives or anything?
I have some friends. In the Army. I have the Army.
Big deal.
Well, it is a big deal to me. Can't have everything. I guess we've said a few words to each other now, haven't we?
I guess we have. Mind keeping your mouth shut from now on?
Fine. I've never been much of a talker anyway. So wouldn't you like to know my name?
No. E2, that's your name. We're not here to get stupid with names and everything.
Don't want to get stupid. Just want to go to bed.
Okay. It's at the top of the stairs. Think you can make it?
What is?
My bedroom.
Sure.
Okay. You go up and go to bed. Maybe you better wait there. Be right with you.
I just thought I'd save a little time while I was waiting.
You know, E2, it's supposed to be the mailman that nothing stops from their appointed rounds. You are all right, aren't you? Let me help you to the couch. God, you have hairy legs.
I'm sorry about that, miss.
So am I. Yuck. It's enough to turn a girl off. And it's Sissy.
Hairy legs or sissy?
No, my name's stupid. It's okay if you know my name so you don't have to go around calling me Miss all the time. It's Sissy. Sissy Harris. Feel anything broken?
No, perfectly fine. Would you be very disappointed if I went to sleep right here
Don't tell me you're tired.
No, I'm not tired. Just sleepy. Wake me up. When you're ready.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did I wake you?
No, it was the water. The water was dripping on your faucet. Do you mind if I wash my hands before breakfast?
The bathroom's right there. What would you like for breakfast?
Nothing, thank you.
Nothing? You can't have nothing. You'll destroy all my plans. E2, can you hear me? E2?
What plans?
My plans for our day together. It begins with making you breakfast in bed. So just tell me what you want for breakfast, then you can go up and get into bed. Only now that you have your pants on, don't take them off.
Why not?
Because sex is not on my list of things to do. Until tonight. You think I'm kidding? Here's my list. See? Sex is number 7.
Why does it have a question mark?
It's not a question mark. It's an exclamation point.
I don't know what the first 6 were, but I'll never make it.
Want to bet? Sure you like it? You like it. Only you have to promise you won't be disappointed if I'm not built exactly like that.
Oh, I won't be disappointed. You can't have everything.
Oh, I have everything. I just don't have as much of everything.
This is very daring. She said, I want to experiment. And now she's crying.
I'm not crying. Yet.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's perfectly fine.
Aha, you see? I told you.
Perfectly fine.
Daring.
Daring. Do you think it makes me look daring?
Well, I don't know if that's the word.
Then what's the word? Before I kill myself.
sexy.
You mean sexier?
I guess that's it. In a funny kind of way, it makes you look sexier.
What do you mean in a funny kind of way? How does it make me look sexier?
Well, I guess it's because it makes your head look naked. Well, anyway, I like it.
Now, come on, E2. That's my friend, Mr. Murray. Catch it, E2. You get a free ride. Catch it, E2. I've been coming here all my life practically, and I've never seen anyone catch it.
Let's try it again.
Can't. It's 5 o'clock. That was the last ride. Come on. I want you to say hello to Mr. Murray before we go. That was a good ride, Mr. Murray. Thank you.
Welcome, sissy.
This is my friend, Private E2. He enjoyed the ride very much. Didn't you, E2? Didn't you, E2?
Yes, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Welcome. He's a soldier.
He is. Yes, he is.
She's a nice girl.
Yes, she is. Listen, we have a few minutes. Do you mind if I run into that drugstore for a minute? I have to get something.
Aren't you feeling well?
Oh, I feel fine. I just want to get some candy. I don't think they'll have the kind I want, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. What can I do for you, young man?
Is there a man pharmacist here?
You want some prophylactics?
Yes, please.
Fine. May I see your ID, please?
ID?
That's right. You have to be 18 to buy them, you know.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Hurry up, E2. The show's starting. Hello, Mrs. Gardner.
Hello, Sissy.
Come on, E2. What are you getting here anyway?
Oh, nothing. She's all out of them. Thank you.
sure you're all righty, too? You look like you got a fever.
It was a little warm in there.
This month, while peace negotiations continued, American air support inflicted heavy losses on enemy strongholds. Thousands of civilians were forced to flee their homes. But many waited too long. On the ground, GIs fought bravely against an evasive enemy. American dead are evacuated during the fighting. The price of victory. Suspected terrorists are shown quick justice by our allies.
Excuse me.
And so, the conflict of Southeast Asia continues. But America remains resolved to sacrifice for the sake of freedom and lasting peace everywhere.
Don't come out here!
Siva, I dance for you tonight as the Bayaders dance in the sacred temples of Java.
I guess it must have been the popcorn.
Would you like to go, E2?
I thought you wanted to see this.
I guess I'm not in the mood anymore. Must have been the popcorn.
When did you say your parents were coming home?
Not until tomorrow night.
Don't they care about your being alone in the house?
Of course they care. They happen to love me very much. They know I can take care of myself. They trust me to make my own decisions. I mean, I never had to lie to them about anything. That's just the kind of parents they are.
You're very lucky.
Yes, I am. I've never seen anyone eat so fast in my life.
I guess I was just hungry.
Why don't you order something else?
No, that's all right. You always eat this slow?
I won't eat.
No, you can eat. You just seem to be eating very slowly, that's all.
I guess I'm not really very hungry.
You said you were.
I was. But I can't sit here calmly eating when I know all you're thinking about is number 7.
Number 7?
7 on my list. Sex, remember?
I just forgot it was 7. But that's all right. You can finish your hamburger.
I can?
Sure. What number are we up to?
Well, I thought after this, it's such a beautiful night, I thought we'd go for a ride. Maybe out along the ocean. Just listen to some music. Talk about whether you really want to go through with number 7.
Why do we have to talk about it?
Because it's an important decision. I mean, it's your first experience. Are you sure you want to throw it away with a stranger you'll never see again?
Did you change your mind?
All I asked was, have you thought about it? I just don't want you to feel obligated.
Thought about it? It's all I've been thinking about. That's why I want to do it, so I can stop thinking about it.
That's a good reason.
It is to me. I mean, I'm a soldier and I want to be a good one. How can a man be a good soldier when he feels like some kind of a freak?
You're not a freak.
When a boy is 18 and a soldier, and the closest he's come to a sexual experience is cleaning his M16 rifle, he is a freak.
You're not a freak. You've just been sexually deprived. I'm sure if you were given an equal opportunity, you'd be just like any other normal American sex maniac.
Well, I guess I don't have to tell you how much I appreciate your giving me that opportunity.
Eat too? I'm a virgin.
A virgin?
Not so loud, E2. Do you want someone to hear you?
Who? You think they care if you're a virgin?
Well, I still wish you wouldn't shout it to the world. I'm just telling you because I think you ought to know.
Why didn't you tell me last night?
I couldn't admit that in front of Rhoda and Dolores. They think I'm a drag if I tell them a girl should at least be selective. Anyway, you don't have to be so upset. I'm going through with it.
Going through with it?
Yes, just like I promised.
Oh, no. No, you didn't promise a virgin. That's not what you promised.
You mean you don't want me?
Well, sure I want you. I just don't want to virgin you.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd feel that way.
Well, how did you expect me to feel? I told you I was one. 2 virgins together? That's dirty.
Dirty? What's dirty about it?
I tell you what's dirty about it. One virgin doesn't go to bed with another virgin just for fun. That's what's dirty about it. Goodbye.
It's my hair.
What?
That's it, isn't it? It's my hair. A girl cuts off her most precious possession to please a boy. What does he do? Well, I don't blame you, E2. Women are stupid. Did you ever hear of a boy cutting off anything to please a girl?
Your hair has nothing to do with it.
E2, I feel terrible. I've ruined your weekend.
Will you just tell me why you didn't let me go with one of your friends? Or are they virgins too?
E2, as far as I know, you and I are the only 2 virgins left on Earth. Maybe that's why I didn't let you go with one of my friends. I guess I was just being selfish. But what really makes me feel terrible is... And that's really terrible. I didn't even know I'd go through with it.
Well, the enemy would just love to hear you say that.
E2!
Hey, excuse me.
You can't just leave.
Why not?
Because you make me feel so guilty, I'll kill myself. Everyone deserves a happy time before hell. Even you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. There are certain girls you just have to be warned against, or I'd never forgive myself. It's completely for your own protection, E2. Get us a table.
Okay.
Come on, soldier. Want to make it?
I'd like to, but I can't dance this very well.
Oh, who cares? Come on.
Okay.
Come on, E2. I think I got a table.
I think I can manage from here.
You want to find someone suitable, or you want to just waste your time?
I don't know what you mean by suitable. I'm not looking for a wife, you know. What's wrong with her? She came up to me.
That's what's wrong with her. You have to be suspicious about any girl who has to ask a boy to dance.
I don't know. I think a girl that's aggressive and pretty is just what I'm looking for. Why should I be suspicious?
Number 1, BD.
BD? BD.
Number 2, I'm aggressive and pretty.
You convinced me.
That's better.
What about her?
See her hand? The ring. She's engaged.
Well, what about her friend? She's frigid?
Looks have nothing to do with it, E2. Believe me, she really hates boys.
Okay, you said you came to help.
Rhoda.
Sissy, what are you two doing here?
I'm offering E2 up for grabs.
Won't you join us?
Look, Sissy, I think you both better leave. Maybe I can meet you someplace later.
Great, where?
Anywhere, but you both better get out of here before my date.
George! Is he your date?
Well, you said you weren't interested.
I'm not. Anyway, he's no reason to get into a panic. I can handle George. If you want to go with him, I'll tell George I'd rather have him take me home.
Hello, Sissy.
Hello, Georgie.
And just call me Harley. It's a pretty good grip you got there.
Sorry, soldier boy. Did I hurt you?
Excuse me, I'm going to the ladies' room.
Me too. And don't show off till I get back, George.
Well, soldier boy, how was she?
I told you I can handle George.
Well, I've already handled him all I want, so be my guest. But you better give me the keys to your car.
You sure you really want to do anything with Harley? I mean, he's a very nice boy, but, you know, he's not very experienced.
Sissy, just give me the keys and get George out of here before something happens.
Here.
Sissy.
Well, just a minute, Rhoda. I'm just fixing my hair.
All right. If you're not worried, why should I?
George is nothing to worry about. He just has a loud mouth. And he's jealous because he hasn't seen me around with any other boys for a while.
He's more than just jealous. It's your fault, Sissy. Why'd you have to lie to everyone?
About what?
All those stories about how you and George were making it together.
You mean everything finally admitted they were lies?
Sissy, the one bad thing about sex is that afterwards it brings out the truth in the boy.
Thank you, George. He's the one that started the stories, and the only reason I started lying was because my so-called good friends like you and Dolores wouldn't believe me when I said it wasn't true.
Well, it's still your fault for lying. If I knew the truth, I never would have told George you were shacking up with a soldier for the weekend.
You told him what?
Well, I didn't know he was so hung up about not having you. Anyway, you didn't miss a thing with George, Sissy. If he acted like a gentleman, I never would have said anything. I warned you, Sissy. It's all your fault.
No, it isn't.
But this is! Oh, my dress! Would you look at my dress? You virgin!
You tramp!
Well, I got rid of George.
I saw. How'd you do it?
I let him beat me up.
You too, you're not kidding.
Hey, where's Rhoda going?
Damn that girl. Rhoda never was very dependable.
Which way is it back to camp?
Hitchhiking?
No. Can I take a bus?
The Grand Station's on that side of town. It's about a mile. Just follow that street.
Thanks. Hey! How are you gonna get home without your car?
I'll walk.
At this hour?
It's not that far. It's bleeding again, too. That won't help. Give me that. Go sit down. And don't bleed on my merry-go-round. Here, keep your head back. Better?
Wetter. I'm just wondering if girls always have to make things so complicated or if it's just you.
I guess that's something you can look forward to finding out.
Well, right now, the only thing I'm looking forward to is going someplace where things won't be so complicated. Like a rice paddy.
Yeah. Kill or be killed sure is uncomplicated.
You think I want to kill anyone?
I guess you do, or you wouldn't like being a soldier.
I don't like being a soldier. It's just something I have to do.
Like killing? If you have to?
Look, I'm a soldier because this country says it wants me to be a soldier. And this country's been good to me. It's been better to me than most people. Whatever I've needed all my life, it's given me. Food and clothes and a roof over my head. It's even given me mothers and fathers.
It hasn't given you sex.
Well, you can't have everything. stopped bleeding. I guess we can go now.
In a minute. So comfortable here. Can't you relax?
I am relaxed.
Would you like to touch me? It's okay. You don't have to be sexy about it if you don't want to. God, I can feel your whole body vibrating.
So can I.
Poor E2. Is it sheer torture for you?
No. Feels kind of good. Just like this. What about you?
It's fine. Perfectly fine. Can't make it. Leave me. Save yourself.
Never. Together or nothing.
Then let it be. Together! We made it, E2. We made it.
You made it for both of us.
We made it together. E2? Where are you going? God, E2, I'm so tired, my teeth ache. Oh. How long were we asleep on that torture rack?
About a couple of hours.
Not enough to break us, was it, E2? up here. Wake up, you two. My mother's home. What are you and Daddy doing home?
Sissy, how could you?
If she's up there, what happened to the car?
Never mind the car, Arthur. Just come and look at this.
Don't worry about the car, Mother. Rhoda has it. She'll bring it back okay.
Sissy, how could you ever do that to your hair? Just look at this, Arthur. Look at what your daughter did to her hair.
It really looks much better when it's combed, Daddy. E2, I'd like you to meet my parents.
I'm glad to meet you, sir.
It's statutory rape. You know that, don't you?
What is, sir?
Would you like me to call the police and have them explain it to you?
Yes, sir. No, sir. We didn't do anything, sir.
Get out of this house, soldier.
Daddy, this is my friend.
You just shut up, young lady.
Daddy?
Right now.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but your daughter's a virgin.
You say one more word, soldier, and I will call the police. Now get out!
I think you'd better leave, young man.
Goodbye, E2. Goodbye, E2. I can't believe it. I'm ashamed of you, both of you. Even if this was what you thought it was, didn't you both tell me I never had to feel guilty? That you trusted me to make my own decisions?
Not when you make them behind our backs, in our house, on our bed, and with a soldier.
He was just a boy, Daddy. A very nice boy. I mean, even when I offered to go to bed with him, he wouldn't do anything.
He's still a soldier, and if that's true, he's not nice. He's queer.
How could you do that to your hair? When I told you last year, short hair would not look good on you.
You said I could try it if I wanted to, so I finally decided to try it.
Well, it looks terrible. Just as I told you it would. What do you think, Arthur?
At this moment, I think it would have been more appropriate if she had her head shaved bald.
Oh, Sissy, where are you going?
Out! You're forbidden to use a station wagon. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
What are you still doing here?
Nothing, just going.
Well, how'd you like my parents, E2? Weren't they wonderful?
I don't think your father liked soldiers very much.
He was a soldier himself. Maybe that's why. Except, of course, he'll tell you his war was real groovy. The good guys against the bad guys and all that sort of thing. Who knows? Maybe it was. You know, E2, right now I know why boys don't mind becoming soldiers and going off to wars. I wish I was a boy so I could do the same thing. Tell me, E2, would I be scared?
A little.
Better scared than mad. Better dead than red. Sissy comes marching home again, tra-la. What would I have to look forward to when I came marching home again?
Well, for one thing, you wouldn't have to worry about the draft anymore.
That's something, I guess.
You might have some money saved up so you could be on your own.
That's even better.
And, you could probably go to school on a GI Bill and become whatever you wanted to become.
That's the greatest. You're convincing me, too.
Now loading at coach side, the eastbound bus for Portland, The Dalles.
Thank you.
Umalta, Pasco, Spokane, Port Orleans.
You know, if you don't have to be back to camp till midnight, you really don't have to leave here till 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, no use just hanging around. I mean, I'm not much of a talker.
You've been doing all right. That's okay. If you want to go, you can go. Would you like me to stay till your bus comes?
Okay.
I hope you realize I'm still going to feel terribly guilty when you leave. Except for one thing.
What's that?
Well, if you never met me, you wouldn't have had that awful scene with my parents. If nothing else, it must make you realize how lucky you are to be an orphan.
Well, I had a foster mother once. Not for very long, only for about 6 months when I was about 12. And I guess she was the only one that made me feel she really cared about me. So I remembered it. I remember she once had me sent to an orthodontist because she thought my teeth were crooked. Only then she found out that the state wouldn't pay for orthodontic work for foster children. And I remember she got very angry. And she said, "Harley boy, when you grow up with crooked teeth, I want you to remember that old Mrs. Sawyer tried to do something about it because she loved you. And they just wouldn't let her." Well, I was self-conscious about my teeth for years after that.
They don't look crooked to me.
I know. I guess they just straightened themselves out.
Whatever happened to her?
Well, she lives up in Sea Point.
Have you kept in touch with her?
Loading at bus side, the southbound bus for Coos Bay, Coquille, Denmark.
You know if she's still alive?
Orford,
Yes, I checked that out because I had to put someone down as beneficiary on my GI insurance.
And now you're going away. Maybe forever. Without even trying to see her?
I don't know. I didn't think about that. I had other things on my mind.
Well, you know, Ito, it's not too late. You can hitchhike up to Sea Point and be back in plenty of time for your last bus to camp.
Hitchhiking? I don't know.
Of course you can, Ito. It's not even noon. She's probably wondering all these years what's happened to you.
You really think so?
Well, there's only one way for us to find out.
Us? I never got a ride this easy when I was alone.
Nothing's easy when you're alone.
He says she's out on the pier. She goes fishing there every day.
You want me to wait here?
Well, that's okay. You can come with me if you want to.
Is that her? How can you tell from here?
I can tell.
Well?
I don't even know what to say to her after all this time.
Just say hello.
Hello, Mrs. Sawyer.
Hello.
Don't you remember me, Mrs. Sawyer? I'm Harley.
Harley. I know that name. Harley. There's one. I got it! Woo! I got it! Stand away, boy. I got it. Ma, he's a nice little one, isn't he? Okay. Harley boy, wasn't that it? You were one of my foster children, weren't you?
That's right.
Open your mouth, let's see you eat. I thought so crooked as ever. Don't blame me, I tried. I told them you needed orthodontry work. Even got Dr. Higgins to say he'd give me a special price if they'd go along with it. But do you think they would? No. They thought I was trying to put something over on them. Harley boy, I tell you, I never made a cent on you. Hardly a cent. Do you know how much the county paid me for your room and board? $75 a month. And I was supposed to buy clothes with that, too. Harley boy, I tell you, it was a struggle, just trying to put $25 a month of that away for myself. Well, that's all past now. And here you are, little Harley, all growed up and a soldier. What are you doing around here anyway?
Just passing through. Thought I'd say hello.
Well, I'm pleased you remembered me. I remembered you too right off, didn't I? Well, I better get my fish clean before it spoils. My, that's a real pretty girl you got waiting for you.
She's a friend.
My little Harley all growed up and with girls already.
Goodbye, Mrs. Sawyer.
If you're ever around, say hello again.
E2, would you like to go to a hotel with me?
Don't use a cheap hotel room to tell me you're sorry for me. I've been a virgin 18 years. I'll live.
I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for me.
Well, it'll happen for you when the time is right. It'll happen for both of us.
That's not why I feel sorry for me. Because I think you're right. I don't think the time is right for me. But it's right for you because you're a boy and you're going off to war. And it's my fault it didn't happen. So that's why I feel sorry for me. Are you sure you don't want to go through with it with me?
Thanks a lot, but I haven't changed my mind. And now I wouldn't go with you if you were the last virgin on earth.
All right, I'm sorry. Just because a girl offers herself is no reason to bite her head off.
Look, just remember I'm only human, and it isn't easy to keep saying no to girls when you want it, even when they're virgins.
All right, I promise I will never offer you my body again.
Or feel sorry for me.
Or feel sorry for you.
Or feel guilty about screwing things up.
No, I can't promise that, because I do feel guilty. I promise the other two. Happy?
Happy.
Okay, now tell me why you wouldn't go with me now if I was the last virgin on Earth.
I'm hungry again. What about you?
Starving. Tell me.
What?
Why you wouldn't go with me now if I was the last virgin on Earth? Why'd you say now?
Because now I like you. Happy?
Guilty. Harley, lend me a dime, please. I guess I better call my parents and let them know I won't be home till late. They might be getting worried. They're really very nice people, my parents. I guess they just haven't learned to listen themselves. Order me a strawberry malt and a hamburger, I guess. I'll be right back.
Taxi, lady?
No. But could you do me a favor?
Favor?
Are you going to be able to finish that Coke?
Why not?
It's your third one on top of them all.
I just like Coke.
Look, are we waiting for someone?
Are you Sissy?
That's right. Sit down, Valerie. You two, this is Valerie.
How do you do? My name is Harley.
Hi. Is he the job?
Well, if we can come to terms. How do you like her, E2?
Like her?
Yeah. Would you like to go with her?
Going? Go with her?
Well, you can see he's not that interested, so the price you mentioned is out of the question.
Well, you've got a hell of a nerve, kid. Why didn't you tell me this on the telephone instead of making me come all the way over here?
Well, I just thought you'd be more reasonable when you saw you were dealing with nice people.
Nice people, huh? Okay. What's the scene with you two? Why isn't he talking?
Because I handle all the business arrangements. He takes care of the action.
Excuse me. Are you a prostitute?
Doesn't he even know that?
He's just being polite. Anyone can see you're a prostitute.
Goodbye, kiddo.
No, wait. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just mean you look so desirable.
I do, huh? Listen. Is this a three-way scene?
No, I'm just coming along for the ride.
That's what I mean, baby. Because three-way scenes are extra. I got nothing against them, but they're extra.
How much just for him?
Double throw, with half and half, 2-hour limit, $50. Straight double throw, 2-hour limit, $40. Half and half single, 1-hour limit, $30. Straight one shot, 1-hour limit, $25.
Excuse me. Could you explain the menu as you go along?
Listen, I got no time for lessons. How much money have you got, soldier?
Well, after I pay the bill, I ought to have about $8.
Are you pulling my leg, honey? 'Cause just that'll cost you $8. I told your girlfriend on the telephone, 20 is as cheap as I go, and no bargains.
Sorry, it's all I got.
Wait a minute. That's $12.68 altogether. You can go with him for that, can't you?
Honey, I'm good. I'm real good. You'll have a great time with me.
Well, then.
But you gotta understand, I can't work for less than 20 because it makes me feel cheap.
Oh, sure, I can understand that.
Look, will you take a personal check?
Are you a doctor?
I mean, for the money.
No thanks.
Well, you can owe it to me, E2.
No thanks.
Well, it's silly, E2.
Forget it, kids. I don't take checks anyway. I'm sorry, soldier. Maybe next time.
It's okay. Well, I guess we better go.
I'll meet you out front, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
E2, she changed her mind.
Did you?
She convinced me there's a war on.
She's starting a $12 special for servicemen. Price includes cab to her house.
Does she have to come along, too?
Well, sure, she's with me.
Look, she can't come up.
That's okay, I'll wait out here.
You sure you don't mind?
Why should I? The bus on that street will take us to the highway. Well, at least I don't have to feel guilty anymore. You look very relieved.
I guess I am. I think this is yours. Guess I decided I'm not ready either.
Sorry I can't take any further.
Thanks very much anyway.
Thanks.
Now loading at bus side, northbound bus for Gardner, Camphead, and Point North.
You made it, E2.
We made it.
3 minutes to go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you're not mad at me.
Why should I be mad?
Because I wasted your whole weekend.
It wasn't wasted. We had a lot of fun.
That's what I mean. All fun and no sex.
Well, I guess that's better than all sex and no fun.
How would you know?
I know you can't have everything.
I guess that's right. Well, goodbye. Even if I never see you again, E2, it's been a happy time for me.
It's been perfectly fine for me, too.
Well, I guess that's all two people can expect of each other. Look, I promised I wouldn't ask your last name. And I'm not going to. I mean, we decided writing letters and everything would be stupid, right?
Right.
Right. But if you ever get back here, will you say hello? I'll probably be married and have at least 3 children by then. But will you at least say hello?
I'll try. But if I don't, thanks.
Bus now departing for northbound. All aboard, please.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. If you ever want to write me, you know where I live. Oh, wait. I still have something of yours. Don't you want this back?
Or you can just throw that away.
I'll keep it. The rock is also for remembering.
Goodbye.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me your last name? What? I can't hear you! Goodbye, too. I just want to say goodbye, Mr. Murray. I won't be coming back here anymore.
You won't? Why?
It just isn't fun anymore.
I'll miss you, sissy.
Well, then maybe I'll just drop by sometimes to say hello.
I'd like that.
Well, goodbye. Mr. Murray, do you remember my friend, E2?
Soldier boy. Sure.
Well, I found out his real name is Harley McIntosh. This man from the Army came to my door. And then he told me. PFC Harley McIntosh. He's dead, Mr. Murray. Isn't that the silliest thing you ever heard?
He's dead.
Me and myself, we wander alone, singing songs of yesterdays and times I've never known. Don't you cry for me now. A man can't have everything. This I know and know so well. I know sometime my star will shine through these dark, confusing skies. I know my star will shine now. Oh, I know my star will shine. Oh, it will light up the world. I know my star will shine in this confusing sky. My star will shine. Don't you know it will shine? Don't you know it will shine?